There's a couple things about the healing journey that's tripping me out. First of all, people actually believing that when you are healing, that it is all bunnies and rainbows, happiness, peace, all of that on the actual journey. Incorrect. Healing is nasty. Healing is ugly. And the reason why it's so ugly is because you are trying or learning how to be honest with yourself. Now, does healing lead to peace and all of that? Yes, but that comes from within after you do all the work. That's one thing. People always assume that what healing people are or what they look like or how they act or how they carry themselves, or everybody's journey is different. And I'm telling you now, you're going to come across some people who are woosah, bunnies and rainbows. Cool. There's also people who are healing or on the healing journey that are not bunnies and rainbows and all the, that's not everybody's goal. That's not everybody's end state. That's just not what it looks like for everybody. That's one thing. The next thing for me personally, and what is the most aggravating shit during this healing journey, is that now that I've been able to face myself, my shadow self, and all of the versions of myself that showed up in the past and mistreated people, me walking through life every single day and having to communicate and deal with people who aren't on that same level or aren't as self-aware or aren't on their healing journey, and realizing how shitty it is. People really out here dogging people out with the trauma behaviors that show up because they don't know any better, because they aren't aware. Really hurting people, whether it is coworkers, friends, spouses, children, pets, hurting people. And just out here doing it without a concern about how that shit affects others. And that's a problem. That's what the shadow shed is for. It's to help people face themselves, recognize the trauma behaviors that are arising within themselves from the trauma they experienced and how it is hurting the people around them. Period. And I have had it up to here with people who are not aware or who are on a healing journey and want sensitivity. Expect kindness, patience, understanding, empathy, empowerment, all that other positive shit when you as a person aren't showing up that way. Massive contradiction. Most people experience this, I included, because you didn't know any better. You don't know. But once you know, you're supposed to do better. Once you know, you're supposed to do different. And knowledge, they used to say, is power. I don't agree. You can have all the knowledge in the world. Application is power. Shadow shed. That's where you come to face yourself. That's where you come to identify all of those behaviors that are harming others, and you just can't seem to figure out where the problem is. Shadow work. That's where it is. Talk therapy can help people who have experienced trauma. Long-term talk therapy, the reason why it becomes long-term, because with trauma, you need more. You cannot just do talk therapy with just correction. You cannot do trauma healing solely with talk therapy. Can't. Much deeper than that. Shadow shed. Stay tuned.